So these videos will make you question everything. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's check them out.
This that stuff you see in paranormal movies. Man appeared out of nowhere. OMFG, I almost died.
How? Stop it, dog. That gotta be a filter or something. Please, somebody tell me that is a filter. How are people seeing this or doing this? I keep riding around the city. When I'm riding around, I'm looking to see if I see something stand. I've yet to see anything like that, but everyone keeps posting videos of stuff like this happening. It gotta be a filter or something, or it's over for us, dog. It's over. Grab it. Touch it.
Ahí.
Touch it.
Ahí. Atrás, Mark.
Es una nube, en serio.
Touch
Mark,
it.
acá.
¿Pero qué tiene que
No sabemos qué sea, papi. Háganse por acá porque...
estoy atrás? Ah, sí, sí. Aléjate de ella, Iker.
Nah. Nope.
No huele a nada.
No lo toques. No lo...
¿Qué es eso?
Touch it. Touch
Ni-
it. Touch it.
Otro.
Espuma. No. Ah, es espuma. Ah. Ahí está. Ya. Espérate.
Yeah, that looked like cotton candy going wild or something like that. Maybe a smoke machine, maybe, or something. I don't know. We used to use those at the fire department when we were doing like training drills, but I never seen it look like that or travel like that. That's what made it kind of different. I was hoping he touched it. Like, touch it. See, you touch it. Touch it.
Dude, we're tripping right now, bro. We're tripping trying to get to my car. That is my car. Right there. If we go down a level, it's a floor below the car. It's a different floor. If we go up and we try and walk around this, it is a floor above my car, bro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? There's no way to, like, go...
Put your foot under it.
I cut the music off. Yo, what is he staring at? I wouldn't.
Tripping right now, bro. We're tripping.
Yo, I would not turn my back on a person that's just sitting there staring at the TV, because what happens next after that could be something very, very just, I don't know, he could go crazy, bro. He could come after you, attack you or something. Normally that's like what happens before the bad happens, you know what I mean? And what is it with people not being able to get out of parking garages? How many times have we seen this now? It's to the point where it's so hilarious to me, man. Because people are legitimately really trying to get out of parking garages and get turned around. You got to realize a lot of times with these parking garages, bro, you could either go that way or that way. And in his case, that way might have took him around to his car. I don't know. I don't know. It's funny to me, though. I'm going to keep laughing.
Guys, we finally believe in like a glitch in the system, because what the hell is going on? Let me explain the story of what's just happened. So basically, we're on holiday. I'm with my two friends and we're in Dublin. And we went shopping today, and Becca bought something from Zara, just a dress, and she put a receipt in the bag. And we haven't been to the hotel room at this point. We're just walking around. Anyway, we get to the hotel, we check in, and we come up to the room, and we're like unpacking our stuff. And Becca throws the Zara bag on the floor. She takes the clothes out the bag and she throws the Zara bag on the floor. Okay. And me, being the clean freak that I am, picked up the Zara bag that's in the middle of the floor to tidy up, and looks inside and is like, Becca, you must have lost a nail. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because your nail's in the bottom of the bag. And this is, one sec. And this is said nail, okay? Normal looking nail from a finger, fallen off. Obviously it's fallen off nail Becca's hands. Anyway, I go to Becca, you've lost a nail, like, did you not realise? And she checks her fingers and she goes like, she's like that checking. She's like, I haven't lost a nail, Hannah. And I'm like, why the is there a nail in the bag then? Like, you must have. And then we look at Becca's hands and she's like, I've got all 10 nails on. And then we say, well, why is there an 11th nail? She didn't come to Dublin with 11 nails. She came with 10.
And none of us have.
And now we have 11 nails.
None of these have the same nails. Like, none of them have acrylic.
I have these nails. Kira has these nails. So why the do we have 11 nails? What the is going on? Like, is that not a glitch in the Matrix? She's got 10 nails and now there is 11. Like, and it's literally the exact same length and nail, so it can't even be the nail from the lady in the shop.
Like, I'm in no way qualified to even speak on this topic, right? But I do have a question, you know what I mean? Because I pay for a lot for Queen to go get her nails done, bro. Oh my gosh. Talk about inflation. Sheesh. But anyway, again, I'm not qualified. Is it possible for them to like have glued on like two of those, one on top of each other? Is that possible? Help me out, ladies. Is that possible that could happen in the top layer? One fell off. Is that to make them look thick? They maybe put two together and then put them on your nail? Something like that? I don't know. Told you I'm not qualified. I took a stab at it. Fellas, that was for us. We don't know. That's probably scary for them, though.
What the There's nothing.
Glitch. It's a simulation, you guys.
What the
There you have it. I agree with him because there ain't no power line coming across there, nothing like that. So please explain. Explain. I complete. And then when did this take place? Oh, I was about to say at the end of the year. Normally around the end of the year, I start thinking we glitch a lot because we're switching over to like a new year. You know what I mean? So it's like the system is just going haywire. I always think that around New Year's. Simulation theory, though.
Have I got some tea for you? My husband came home today with a story that I can only explain as a glitch in the Matrix. Hear me out. So, he said that he, being the security supervisor at the site that he works at, he has keys to certain rooms that no one else would be in overnight. So he went into the HR department and had posted up on 2 chairs, just trying to get a little nap in because we're taking a long ride today and he wanted to have rest, obviously. He was like, tell me how I was woken up by this young kid, like, touching me, saying, excuse me, like trying to get through where I was. And I woke up with a start and I was like, oh my God, there's people here. Mind you, he had looked at his clock and it was 6 o'clock when he first looked at it. Like, he had woken up 5 minutes prior and it was 6 o'clock. This guy comes in and says, excuse me. He's like, oh my gosh. So he's like trying to make sure that no one knows that he was sleeping. Like, he doesn't want his boss to come in and be like, the HR department saw you sleeping. Like, what are you doing? So he gets up quickly, puts his stuff away, and he walks into this room where there's like all these people walking around. Like, he said it was like Wolf on Wall Street. Like, it was super busy. People were pushing papers everywhere, just like trying to get stuff done, like, you know, a regular office environment on a busy Friday. And the same kid who like knocked into him, they were like, you know, we want to know, we're taking a poll in the office. Like, what were you really on? Because someone had asked him, like, are you okay? Because he had like little sleepies in his eyes and they were like, do you need something? Are you all right? He's like, no, I have allergies, trying to like brush it off and say like he wasn't sleeping. And so this girl, she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get you a brown pill. First off, what? So then that's when the other kid comes over and is like, so we're taking a poll. Like, what were you actually on? Like, what's actually happening right now? And he stuck to his story. He's like, no, I have allergies. He's just like trying to log out with his PIN and call home because he had looked at the clock and it said 9:20 a.m. I had to be at work at 8 a.m. And so he was panicking, right? He's like, oh my God, and we're going to a wedding this weekend. Like, what is going on? So he's there, like, balls to the wall, panic, trying to log out. His numbers aren't working in the system. He's getting accosted by these people being like, what are you actually on? Like, what's going on? Because then when he said, no, I have allergies, he's like, yeah, okay, and turned around and walked away. Then, just as quick as it started, he went like this, flipped his hood back, and he sat up, and he was back in his seats where he had been snoozing before. He looked at his clock. And it was 6 something. Is that a glitch or what?
My first thought.
I be thinking the same thing with stuff like that, bro. It's like what it feels like is like you're dreaming, and it's like you're dreaming, and it feels realer than you just grabbing your arm right now. It feels that real, and when you wake up out of that, it be depending on the dream. It's like a sign of relief. You know what I mean? I've had situations where I've been about to go to jail for like a long time for doing something in a dream. And then you wake up and you're like, whew. Or somebody's coming after you and chasing you and they finally got you and they got you surrounded and it's about to be over for you and you wake up and you're like, whew. You know what I mean? It's like situations that you wake up from and you're like, man, I'm so thankful. That was a dream. That's what I feel like happened to him right there, bro. And then you get paranoid about going back to sleep. Because you're like, oh, is it going to pick up from where it left off? Like, so many different scenarios running through your mind. That could be a dream. Those type of dreams or glitches in the matrix, man, or whatever type of dream you having or parallel universe you done tapped into another life that's taking place involving you. All of those things, man, some of the most scariest things that can happen to you, bro. For a second, when you wake up, you just gotta lay there for a moment. Because number one, you're thankful that wasn't real, or you're not in that realm in reality right now. And two, you gotta calm your nerves back down because it had you worked up. And those emotions transfer back to reality. Those emotions are still running. So you're still like to where you got to calm yourself down, bro. Those be the craziest dreams ever right there to me.
The Matrix is multiplying things.
So I bought this bralette at a Goodwill probably about a month ago. It's my favorite bralette. I took it off last night, got in the shower, went in there this morning, and there's 2 of them in my bathroom. Mind you, I only bought one of these, and I bought it at a secondhand store at that. Where the did this one come from? What in the glitching matrix is this? Like, they're the exact same brand, same size. I mean, they even have, like, the same wear on the inside. Like, what the
The Matrix is multiplying things.
So first thing I'm going to do is take my receipt, take one of them back, get my money back. If you say you only spent for one, you got 2, take the one back, get your money back. Cool, you got a free one. The second thing I'm doing is I'm emptying out my bank account and I'm going to sit it in, where's that? The bathroom, whatever part of your house or room that is located in. I'm taking all my money out the bank. I'm going to sit my money in the room in there. I'm going to shut the door. I'm going to go out. I'm going to guard it, not letting anybody through there. And I'm going to sit there and wait until my money doubles, bro. That's what I'm going to do. Like if that room is multiplying things, let's start with my money. Let's let that happen. Then I'm going to put it back in the bank. You know what I mean? Whew. And if it does work, I'm going to keep doing it.
Is it possible that we're maybe living inside some sort of digital simulation? In this next video that I'm about to show.
Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part 14. I have tried to record Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix story.
I don't see nobody else.
Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories.
Fallos en la matriz.
Everything is connected. I am you, you are me, we are we, brother. There is no separation. I'm here having a conversation with myself.
Yeah,
this is God talking. This is God talking to God. I mean, like I said, you're just in your consciousness, you've just been brought up with different beliefs from your parents, from your teachers, from everything that you've consumed through your senses. But like I said, we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. We're not physical beings occasionally having spiritual experiences.
Right. The matter that makes me up is the same matter that makes you up.
Absolutely, and you have mind over that matter. You have the power to control that matter and manifest whatever you want in life. Everything is connected.
That dude is tapped in. See that dude right there? He's the one that they'll try to suppress and quiet down and don't let his word, what he's saying, get out. Because he's tapped in. He understands it. He's figured it out. Stop judging a book by its cover and looking at it. Instead, close your eyes. Use your ears. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Listen to what he's saying. He's tapped in, bro. They fear that kind of talk there. They fear it. Keep talking, dude. Keep saying what you got to say, man. We listening. He talking that talk.
Everybody knows something's up. Everybody knows. That is not normal.
What?
Everyone is looking up, wondering why the sky is split. Look. The sky is broken. And everybody knows something's fishy, don't you? It's fishy, ain't it?
That's the first time I ever seen this.
That's right.
It's fishy.
Yo, the sky is blue! And then it turned off! Nope! Yo!
I got that on camera. I got that on camera. I got that on camera.
Worst thing was, Feds just went that way. You know what? Feds. No lights.
What? Hey, what the? What the?
Everybody knows something.
I don't often watch sunsets or nothing like that. So that could be just a normal sunset, but it looked weird, bro. So I'm not going to just sit here and say that's just the sun going down. That's different. Like they said, the sky is broken, bro. It's broken. Something's happening. And we keep brushing it off. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know where they all are at, but it's time for them to leave that area.
Okay, guys, this is going to melt your brain. Check this out. Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. John F. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946. Abraham Lincoln was elected as president in 1860. John F. Kennedy was elected president in 1960. Both of these guys were concerned about civil rights, and both of them lost a child when they were in the White House. Both presidents were shot on a Friday, and both of them were shot in the head. This is when it starts to get real messed up. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy, and Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Both were assassinated by a Southerner, and both were succeeded by a Southerner. And both the people that succeeded them were named Johnson. Andrew Johnson succeeded Lincoln, and he was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson succeeded Kennedy, and he was born in 1908. John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, who assassinated Kennedy, as you'd know, was born in 1939. Both assassins are more commonly known by their 3 names instead of the typical 2. And both of the assassins' names contain 15 letters. Lincoln was shot in a theatre called the Ford Theatre, whereas Kennedy was shot in a Lincoln by a company named Ford both Booth and Oswald were both assassinated before the trial. A week before Lincoln was shot, he was in Monroe, Maryland. A week before Kennedy was shot, he was with Marilyn Monroe. And Lincoln was shot in a theater, and the suspect ran to a warehouse. Kennedy was shot from a warehouse, and the suspect ran to a theater. Now, I believe in coincidences, but
nope.
That is one big mother of a coincidence. Is it synchronicities? Is it all an illusion? I don't know, but that's a weird synchronicity. Okay, guys.
Don't ask me to believe in any coincidences. No. No. Everything he just rattled off, and when he gets done, y'all think that's just mere coincidence. Stop it, please. Stop. If you say that, just don't talk to me. Just don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me, bro. Because I already know we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to be able to have a civilized conversation. It's just going to be us on a treadmill, and we're pretty much going to get nowhere. Nowhere at all having a conversation. So don't speak to me. I feel that way. Because if that information he just spat out is true, because I'm just hearing it from him, so I haven't fact checked it or nothing. But if that is true, come on, man. You know what I mean? Who designed this simulation? Who designed this simulation? There's no way all of that could be connected just like that. I wonder how long it took him to find that out. Like those patterns like that. Somebody was sloppy too. Somebody was being very, very sloppy with that. For us to figure that out, they had to be sloppy with that.
Alexa, how does the matrix of consciousness use quantum computing?
From ValdaStamMuseum.com. The Matrix is a quantum computer using billions of human brains as parallel quantum computer processors, thus expanding beyond the single human brain.
Alexa, how are grids used in the matrix of consciousness?
From Steemit.com. Planetary grid networks are a living consciousness matrix that is encoded with the blueprint or original instructions set for the divine plan that will help to evolve all desired souls.
Oh boy. Alexa, what role does the human mind play in the matrix of consciousness?
The role of the human mind in the matrix of consciousness is significant. In the matrix, the minds of humans are separated from their bodies, and it is the mind that provides the illusion of a real life. This suggests that the mind has the power to create and shape our perceptions of reality.
Alexa, how does the matrix of consciousness alter people's consciousness?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The consciousness matrix is a kind of energy field that involves all living beings and objects in the universe. According to this spiritual and not empirical perspective, the consciousness matrix would be responsible for connecting all things and beings in the universe at a fundamental level.
Alexa, is the matrix of consciousness a binary system?
No, the matrix of consciousness is not a binary system. It is a matrix-like binary coding system that operates on vertical positioning. It is a system that has a foundation in the natural order and the interconnectedness of all things. It can be seen as a tool for personal growth and transformation, allowing individuals to access deeper levels of awareness and consciousness.
How many of y'all Alexas are going off right now? Put it in the comment section.
Alexa, how does the matrix of consciousness use patterns?
From linkshoeinternational.org. This network of patterns determines how the consciousness works with information, i.e., how we see, relate to, and respond to reality.
Alexa, how is collective consciousness formed in the matrix of consciousness?
Individual minds come together and pool their knowledge, experiences, and beliefs to form collective consciousness. This happens in a matrix of consciousness where thoughts, feelings, and beliefs interact with each other to shape our reality. The collective thoughts, feelings, and behaviors of a group of people form the basis of collective consciousness.
Alexa, what are emergent properties of the brain?
The conscious mind is responsible for our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. However, many neuroscientists believe that consciousness is not a simple emergent property of the interactions between neurons in the brain but something that cannot be explained by the parts themselves. It is a complex phenomenon that scientists are still trying to understand.
Alexa, what role do electrostatic fields play in the matrix of consciousness?
The configuration of the holographic energy matrix is determined by the changes in the frequency and the amplitude of the electrostatic fields comprising the human mind. This matrix projects the mind to intercept, meaning directly form the holographic transmission of the universe. Thus, electrostatic fields play a significant role in the formation of the matrix of consciousness.
Alexa, how is intention expressed at the soul level in the matrix of consciousness?
From BeliefNet.com. The fundamental mechanics of intention manifesting into reality is based on the principle that intent in the field of pure potentiality organizes its own fulfillment through the synchronicity of space, time, energy, information, and matter.
Okay. Alexa, does artificial consciousness exist in the matrix of consciousness?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, no artificial intelligence does have a consciousness.
Alexa, why do we always perceive differences only?
Our perception of differences is a fundamental aspect of how we interact with the world and make sense of our surroundings. It allows us to predict and sort out cause and effect, which is essential for survival. Without being able to perceive differences, we would not be able to distinguish between different objects, events, and stimuli, making it difficult to navigate and comprehend our environment.
Alexa, how...
First of all, let me just salute that dude right there, man. Just salute you with both hands, bro. For the questions, I kept waiting and waiting for her to not be able to answer or respond or have anything. You know what I mean? But it just kept answering and answering and answering. Like, but he straight up broke the code. He definitely broke the code, man. I feel like I need to go somewhere, sit down, and pray. And pray. Like, are we trying to achieve the blueprint of, achieve or discover the blueprint of consciousness? Where are we going? This dude here, and I just kept waiting for her to not be able to answer, and she just kept responding. Alexa's a demon. Alexa is a demon, bro. There, I said it. That's got to be what it is. She's a demon. Listen, man, y'all can have me in the comment section and let me know what you thought of these glitches in the Matrix. Crazy, fam. Crazy. And stick around and stay tuned. Next one, I'm gone.